This is episode 11 with Put It Out There in the Universe. Welcome to the JAMODI Podcast. My name is Turner Cavender, former professional athlete and action sport enthusiast with a passion to spread inspiration and positivity. Each week, we deliver you an inspiring message to help you put your life in forward motion to achieve your ultimate goals. Now let's get this show started because it's just a matter of doing it. Welcome to the JAMODI Podcast. My name is Turner Cavender. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's topic is on fire, guys. I can't believe about that. I could not sleep last night. I was so excited about getting up in the morning and doing this podcast. Today's podcast is all about putting it into the universe, what you want in life. Now, what does that mean, Turner? Right? That would be a great question. Well, I put it to you this way. The more you put your ideas, your goals, your journey, your life goals, wants, whatever it is, the more it comes to life. Now, the way I can say that is that I know that some of you that have been following me on Instagram, Facebook, or know me personally, friends and family, know that I have a goal. I set a 5-year goal last March of 2021. I'm going to be moving to San Diego, California to live out my life with my loved one. And I'm going to be able to live the lifestyle of me being a surfer, motocrosser, a snowboarder, and do the oxymoron of all three of those things you could actually do in a day. I actually did it as a young kid. From Venice, I surfed in the morning. I rode motocross in the afternoon. Then I went up to Big Bird to snowboard in the afternoon. It was great. It's a lifestyle that I like to live. I believe that I'll be able to do more impact in my journey for this in my life. Now, the purpose of me telling that story of my goal, of putting it into the universe, always reinstating to myself and to the world, the universe of my goal, is that people know that I'm going to be working towards that. I'm going to be pushing myself to that. Now, with that being said, comes a lot of problems, hardships, and it's something for you to be able to grow from. Now, we all know there's haters in this world, right? There's people that come after you. Well, Turner, maybe you shouldn't. It's expensive to live out there. It's hard. It's business is hard. People are not as nice as the Lone Star State of Texas. People aren't. And that's okay if that's their opinion, but I'm not going to let it affect me. Sometimes when you're going through your journey, you're going to lose friends. You're going to lose family members. That's okay, because without the problems in life, the problems are a blessing, okay? Now, I'm not saying that it's a good thing to lose friends, but those people that are negative to you should not affect you. You put your ideas, your goals, your passions out into the universe, and then you're going to attract eventually those people that support those. As soon as you say those goals and stuff that you have in life, there's going to be people that come in your life that get jazzed, they get freaking psyched for you. They're on board with you. They're your supporters. Now, I'll say one thing about a small journey that I had, and I'll get into more examples of putting it into the universe. I remember I was in college, and there was a multi-level thing that I wanted to get involved with, and it was a supplement company. And I was in college. I was a broke college kid, and I gathered all this stuff, and I put it in a binder, and I brought it home for the holidays, and I presented what I was going to do to my parents. And I remember sitting at the kitchen table and doing this presentation. It was nerve-wracking for me because it was my first journey into the entrepreneurship lifestyle, and it was really, really thing, and they shot me down so hardcore. And I actually remember sitting there and looking them dead in the eyes, and I said, I'm going to do this anyway. No matter what you say, I was informing you what I was going to do. My passion was putting it out there. I was letting it be knowledgeable to you. And now today, I'm successful with it. It's residual income. It comes to me all the time. It's amazing. And my family asked me, "Hey, how's that venture journey?" They're excited that I did it nowadays because they did not know what it was going to be like in the beginning. They didn't know that my parents. They have the great jobs. They had a great corporate America job that had the security and didn't understand the entrepreneurship or risking it all or putting all this investment into something, and the feedback I got was scarcity. It was hold back, don't do it, and I did it anyway. You're gonna have negative people like that, and right there, and no, I as a young man, I knew that I was actually moving forward because I bulldozed through the bullshit and the negativity, and I got to that goal. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to put it out there, and no matter what negativity you get, you punch it right in the freaking face, and you move forward, and you get what you want in life. It's so important for you to do that because it's what you need in life. Don't let anyone in life hold you back. And this might be something it's common sense, like, Turner, yeah, I know. Just keep moving forward. Just keep moving. Well, seriously, sometimes people need to be reminded. No shit, like, I'm for real. There's people out there that get let down, and they have a goal, and they're like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then they have some freaking friend of theirs that gets drunk all the time, he eats shit food all the time, and all this stuff, and they tell you something like, oh, well, man, that's going to be hard. I don't know if you're going to be able to make it. It's a hard market. Fuck that. You're going to do what you're going to do, and you're going to get to that goal no matter what. That's the way it to be. Now, my next thing is, man, I have another story for you, and I'll wrap it up after this. It's that when I graduated from college, I moved to Austin. It was a struggle trying to find my way in the personal training industry. And, I worked with some great people, and they taught me a lot of great things, and I'm very thankful for those people. I moved back to Dallas after California. I went to California, worked for some people, and came back to Dallas. And I remember I worked for a big box gym, and it's pretty much a dead-end job as soon as you start. And at the time, I spent a lot of my money on tutoring and my college career and all that stuff, and I didn't have a lot of money, and I wasn't making a lot of money at the job that I was at. And I remember I had too much of an ego to ask my parents for money all the time. It was hard. So with that being said, I lived in my truck. When it was hot, I slept outside in the bed of my truck. I slept in the employee lounge of the actual big box gym. I showered there. I didn't have a place to stay. I couch surfed to friends' places that I met, which I'm very thankful for. But the point is that when I was going through all that shit, getting drugged through the rocks, I had a vision. I put it out into the universe. I'm going to have my own gym. I'm going to impact more lives. I'm going to train more coaches to even impact in more lives in my life. I'm going to have a TV show or a web show or a podcast. And no shit, I was thinking all of this stuff. I didn't know how to do any of it. I had no clue how to do any of it at all. But I put it in the universe. And I had people tell me, man, Turner, it's a really hard market out there to go start a gym. In Dallas, there's so many boutique gyms. And Turner, it's really, really hard to get on iTunes. Hey, Turner, it's hard to get on TV or a web show. It's, all this negativity, all this fucking bullshit that people just trying to pour into my ears, into my soul. And every time I got to me, I got fired up and motivated. It did nothing for me but to motivate me more to prove every single person wrong, no matter who it was. I didn't have to go back and tell them, hey, I told you so I could do it. It's not like that at all. It's straight up that I worked hard, and in the end, I got to feed my passion, my heart, my soul with my passion that I wanted to do in life, to the point where it bled back to him eventually, and they're like, oh shit, proud of you. Because I can guarantee you, those people that told me, and I know for this date, that told me, no, you can't do it, hey, it's too hard, I don't think you should, maybe you should stick with comfortability in the corporate world and a big box gym and an endless job. Those people know now are messaging me on multiple platforms saying, hey, Turner, I'm proud of you. And, all I wanted to do is say, I say thank you, grateful, but all I wanted to say is, I fucking told you so, bro. That's all I want to do. But right there was a reward for me, and it's so important. My point of this story is, put your goals into the universe and stick to it. There's going to be hard times. The main moral of the entire episode of this podcast is that when you're going towards the goal, there's going to be hardships. But the way you look at those hardships is a blessing. Because with those blessings will grow you as a stronger person, a businessman, and you flourish into who you are and respected today. You hold everything that you earned more treasurably than anything else in life because you worked hard for it, you succeeded at it, and you worked. There's going to be a lot of failures along the way, but every time you get back up, the more respect you have for the actual success that you achieved. It's so important for you guys to listen to this podcast. Take it in. Now, you don't have to live by my logic. Just take it in as, that's a good thought way. That's a good way to think about it. That's a good way to see it. Just think about it and apply it to your life. Because I can tell you this. The more you move forward your goal, the better your life is going to be and the happier you're going to be in life because you stuck towards that goal and passion that you put into the universe. Guys, I want to thank you so much for listening to this podcast. And I want you to always remember, JAMODI. It's just a matter of doing it. Take care.